Hi everybody, I'm Eli the Spooky Guy. Welcome to my channel.
And I'm his momster, Mariah. So today we want to go over some of the things we bought for our Spooky Village terrain that we are planning to put together this year. We've never had a Spooky Village. This is our first year, but we are starting to look into buying some of the Leah Max Spooky Town buildings and characters and accessories. So one of the things that we thought we would build is a background for our little village, and one of the things we thought we could do was put together like silhouettes to have in the background, because it's kind of hard to find backgrounds that work for a spooky village, right?
Yeah.
He's just smiling away over here. So we bought these at Dollar Tree. They're just wooden cutouts. Go ahead and show them, Bo. Lift it up just a little. There you go. So yeah, we were thinking like we could paint these black and like maybe, you know, run a board right across here to kind of help hold them up. And it would put like a background, a silhouette background in the back. And here's some of the other ones we bought. We bought another little house. It's cute, right?
Yeah.
And then this was Eli's personal favorite. We're going to find a way to work this in too. We got a ghost, right?
Yeah.
Here, you want to show them the ghost?
Here is the ghosty.
Yeah, so we're thinking about doing that, and that will be in the back of our village, and then maybe put some lights behind it to help them glow a little bit. But yeah, just painting them black probably, maybe white for the ghost, huh?
Yeah, and the
So he
skeleton.
pops. Oh yeah, and let's show him the wooden skeleton. This really isn't gonna go with our terrain building, but this is one of Eli's favorite things he bought yesterday. So
There he is.
what's his name?
Mr. Skeleton.
Yeah, there's Mr. Skeleton. He was very excited about this. We watch another YouTuber, and she goes Halloween hunting. And she has a skeleton in her car, Mr. Skeleton, and he has wanted a Mr. Skeleton of his own. We do have like the big plastic ones, but I was like, I do not want to be moving that thing in and out of the car every time. I'm not as dedicated. So we got this little guy. He's gonna take the place of the big plastic one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll probably think of some cute crafts to do with him too. Maybe make a skeleton garland, or, you know, he moves around so you can pose him and probably make a cute craft out of him.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, so our next Dollar Tree find that we found that we figured we could use for our spooky villages are some pumpkins.
Yep. Pumpkin.
Yeah, so these ones, they're kind of big for Leah Max. Probably like, let me go ahead and take one off. There was one that popped off earlier.
I think it's on mine.
Oh, is it?
It's on mine.
Okay, let's see, will it come off? Yeah, so they're kind of big, like, for the scale of the Leah Max villages, but, I think they could still work out and be really cute, like just a large pumpkin. And I was thinking with these ones, if you just took a Sharpie, you could put little jack-o'-lantern faces on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make some like cute ones, or maybe even some scary ones. You know, they'd be cute. We did buy these two though. And these kind of look like pumpkins, maybe apples, I'm not sure. But they're a little smaller, so let me put them side by side. See, so if we just painted these orange and then, you know, put the, you know, green or brown stem on it, you could just put some of those jack-o'-lantern faces on there too, or leave them plain, however you want to do it. But I was thinking these might be a little better to scale than these foam ones. And these are foam, and these are wooden. Sorry. This is our first YouTube video, so bear with us, okay? This is learning curve for sure. But yeah, so we got those. And then we also got these, and I saw these being talked about in a Facebook group. It's these little mini hay bales. Sorry, I got mine backwards. And they're cute. I like them, but I don't know. Can you see them? They're not very realistic looking. They kind of got like sawdust on them. So I was thinking we could maybe make them a little bit better. And so when we were there, we actually picked this up too, and this little straw bale. And hopefully this is actually filled with straw. I'm not sure. But it does have straw on the outside. So I was thinking we could flake some of it off and then, you know, just use some PVA glue and put the glue on these bales and then put some of the real straw around it. And then if we really wanted to get fancy, maybe we could take some wire or some string and wrap it around so it looks like an actual bale. But yeah, so that's a craft that we plan to do. So maybe we can show that one along with the pumpkins when we get to the...
Time for glitter.
Yeah, so our next finds that we got from Dollar Tree are completely covered in glitter. Yay. So first up we got these really cool trees. And we got them in all the colors that were available at our Dollar Tree. So we got one in green, black,
Purple and orange.
yeah. And I thought these were pretty cute. They're just those bottle brush trees with spooky colors and lots of glitter. Leo Max does have some trees that were in their catalog this year that look like candy corn. And I think like if you wanted to, you could probably paint these up to look like those ones. And it'd be a little cheaper. He obviously loves the trees. But yeah, I think, now, I'm not quite sure. I haven't tried this yet, but I think if you were to take these and soak them in some Dawn dish soap and hot water, you could probably wash off the glitter if you're not a fan. I kind of think it looks cool. I think with the lighting and stuff, it's going to reflect and it's going to help our village just pop a little. So yeah, it'll just help our village pop a little, and I think it will look really good. But yeah, just put these up against the silhouettes maybe, and you can have like a sparkly forest or something. I don't know. We'll have to play around with it and see how we're going to work these in, but we're definitely going to be using them.
Yep.
So what do you want to show them next?
These.
The branches. Okay, more glitter. Yay.
Yeah, more glitter.
So go ahead and show them the one you got.
Okay. Here is gold.
Yeah, this is the gold one. And these are just, let's show them. This is just the branch from the Dollar Tree. So $1.25 for these. We bought quite a few of them.
Yeah.
The thought process on these is that we could maybe line a bunch of them up like next to each other. Let me grab another one. And you know, you could make like, same with like the silhouette and make it like a spooky forest because they kind of look like dead trees and I like them. So yeah, and you could just like spread them apart. 'Cause there's what, like 4, 5 pieces on one, so that can kind of go far, and then you can just mix them up, and I'd probably just cut them off right here so they're individual when I use them. And yeah, so we got the black and the gold, and I'll show them the other color.
I'll show.
Okay,
Here is the orange.
there's orange. Yeah, so some more spooky fall colors. I think they're gonna look good. Again, lots of glitter, so if you're not a fan of the glitter, maybe try washing them off. But like I said, I think I kind of like it. It's gonna pick up the light and make it look cool.
Yeah.
All right, last thing with our glitter that we got from Dollar Tree.
The twig garland.
There you go.
Here is the red one. Here's the red.
There's red, yeah. So it's kind of like an orangish red, but if you put this next to it, it definitely looks more red than orange. But I still think it'll look cool. And then we also got a
Purple.
and then we got a
Black.
yeah. And so I Yeah, we're gonna use this in the terrain. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do it, but I liked it because it kind of looks like tumbleweeds, and where we're from, there's a lot of tumbleweeds. And then it also kind of looks like the thorn thicket and Sleeping Beauty that Maleficent puts up around the castle. So I thought that was kind of cool. Kind of a little magical, a little spooky. So yeah, you could maybe just like put this around your town, or you can put it, with the silhouette, with the trees to help kind of make it a little more bushy, the forest, So yeah, I think it'll look good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. All right, moving on to our Walmart finds. So there's not a lot really in our town out for Halloween yet. So we had to kind of get a little creative, because Dollar Tree is probably the only place right now that actually has some Halloween stuff. So we picked up some stuff at Walmart that we figured we could use though for our terrain building. So he's really excited to show you this one. This is like probably his best find. Ready to show him?
The red gems.
Yeah, so this was just in the floral section. We just got like they're like little glass pebbles. And these ones are red. What color red do you think that is?
Dark red.
Dark red? Maybe ruby red?
Yeah, ruby red.
Ruby red? Or what about blood red?
I think ruby red.
Oh, okay, ruby red. But yeah, I think they're pretty cool. He wants to use them because he really wants to get the Tower of, what is it?
Terror.
Dungeon of Terror?
Yeah.
Okay. See, he knows more than I do. The Dungeon of Terror. He really wants to get that from Leomax this year, and he had a plan with these. You want to tell him what your plan is?
So the plan was using these as the stepstones.
Yeah, so like the stepstones leading up to it, and I think that would be pretty cool. Little spooky, some blood red looking steps up to the Dungeon of Terror. That would be so cool, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's those. These were just like $1. He loves his fancy glass. Okay, our next Walmart find is
the moss skull.
Yeah. And this was just found in the aquarium section. So let me see real quick. So if you look, it just says aquaculture on it. Mossy skull. But yeah, we thought it was pretty cool. It's got some holes in it, obviously for fish to swim through. But it's got this down here. So we were thinking maybe put it like a tea light, or maybe some fairy lights in here to help it light up.
Or maybe a candle.
A candle? What if it burns it, baby?
I'm talking about like a pretend.
Oh, a pretend candle. Okay. Yeah, or maybe you could have some trees, growing out from here. I think it'd be pretty cool to add it to your spooky village, because it kind of looks like a stone. So you could, or like a ruin maybe. So it could just be part of the town, or you could pretend and say it was a giant's skull that's been there for years and years, right? Yeah. That's part of the good part of having these spooky villages, is that you can make up the story. Yeah. Do whatever you like. Make it fun. All right, next thing
is the lights.
Yeah, so these are just some fairy lights, or they say LED micro orange lights on it, but they're kind of like fairy lights. So our Walmart does not have their Halloween stuff up yet. They just have some fall decor. There was like some pumpkins and some signs, and then these lights. And so we got these lights because they'll be helpful and useful in our terrain building, because they'll help light up the whole thing. We can put this either behind those silhouettes to help them light up, or like I said, to put it in the skull. Any other way you think you could use them?
Probably use them for like the back of the wooden.
Yeah, for the silhouettes. Yeah. Or maybe, you get a building that's not lit as much as you would like it to be. Maybe you could use these, but they'll look cool. All right, next thing that we got. This is probably the last thing, right? No,
Yeah.
we got one more thing after this. But so we picked up just some plain old moss.
And here's the other moss.
Yeah, 2 bags of moss. Okay, so this one is the Spanish moss. Go ahead, put that one down, baby. This is just the Spanish moss. We're gonna probably just like kind of break it up a little bit and use it as dead grass for our terrain that we're gonna be building. Just to kind of, you know, give it some depth, some light, because you could just paint it, but I think that adding a little bit of texture will help it look a little bit better, and that looks a little bit like dead grass. So
Now here's the other moss.
the other moss. Okay, so you want to show them which one your favorite is in this pack?
And my favorite is the dark purple right here.
Yeah, so these ones are pretty cool because there's all kinds of different textures and like colors going on in here. So you could, you know, use these as bushes. You can maybe even put them on some twigs and make trees out of them. Yeah, I think there's a lot of options here with this, and they're really cool. Like they're kind of spooky Halloween colors, like the greens and the purples and this stuff right here. I'm not sure. I don't know my mosses, but this one right here is really cool looking. It's really spooky and dead and cool looking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, these will be a great element to add to our terrain. All right, down to our last items that we got from Walmart.
They're the shirts.
The shirts. And Eli is modeling one today, so you want to show him?
Yeah.
So the front just says spooky. In the back, here, go ahead and step forward just a little bit.
Is a black cat.
A black cat, and it kind of looks like a tarot card. It's pretty cool. I like this one. Go ahead, you can turn around, baby.
And then now we're gonna review the one that's a video gaming one.
Yeah, so this
Which
is the next one.
This one. That's a little ghosty right there.
Right. Let's show it to the camera a little bit better. Right there, a little video game ghost. And then the back.
Is all kinds of video game things like a bat, a black cat, skulls, and spiders.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks a little bit like a retro video game. And it's Halloween, so we love it.
Yep.
But so that's the end of our little short video today of just some stuff that we got. We can't wait to start making some of us actually doing crafts and unboxing some Leomax stuff, because that hopefully will be happening soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching.
Bye.